I used to stay up on the maintenance on the fences around here. I would check them every couple of weeks at least. But it's been a few years since I've been out there, and it's been a lot more than a few years since this 66 Bronco was run. So I'm going to get it out and go check the fences today. Just like everything around here, I got to move one thing so I can get to the other. Now, up until a couple of years ago, we always had cattle or horses or even goats or something out here on this place. And I sold all my cattle when I went to Antarctica for another long deployment. Prior to that, my wife and my son were taking care of them, which was a lot of work. And we didn't have a lot, about a dozen or so. But I kind of miss them. I'd like to get the fence in order and maybe think about getting something else. Well, we got it over here, and let's have a look in here. I know it needs a battery. I know it ran when parked, and when we got this, it had this wiring. My son and I put an electric fan on here. This is a radiator that they had mounted with, I don't know, garage door mounting hardware. And this has a newer 5.0 engine in it, but it's blowing blue smoke. It's running. It runs good, but yeah. This was originally a straight inline 6 engine in here, and somebody swapped it to the V8. Sits in there a little crooked. My son and I put it back to the 3 on the tree. They had some kind of 4-speed in here, and I don't know. We got it running. Our plans was to make this into a roadster, which is the version without the doors. It had these fiberglass inserts, which I have. I have all the parts to make this stock. And you can tell this is a 66 because it has this transfer case that's the inline style. This is not a 66 dash. If you're astute, you know that. But the dash pad, this dash is a 66. So, yeah, this is pretty much it. And this is the most utilitarian vehicle for mending fences and everything. You can get in and out easy. You can put stuff in the back, and it goes anywhere. The cool thing about this is, according to the tag, this was originally a half cab Bronco. So it had one of the, it was kind of like a short pickup truck, but it had a cab that went, there was a bulkhead here. I used to have some, I don't have them anymore, and then a half cab right here. And somebody had changed it to a wagon and put the hard top on here and drilled these out. But I would love to put this just as a roadster, just to cruise around with. It's cool, it has the original radio. The dash hasn't been chopped up like so many of these have. And that's why this was a project for my son and I. And I have OEM power steering. I have all the parts to finish this. I just don't have the will. Let's see if we can get it started. I got fences to fix. This is our shop loaner battery, and you may remember this battery from such videos as the will it start on the crane and the will it start on the truck. Alright, that's our negative, that's our positive, which is very close to that body panel. Yes, I've already put gas in it, so I can't do the sling blade joke. Let's go get some fencing tools. Some smooth wire for repairs, some barbed wire, already got a couple of shovels, a chain, post pounder, and hot wire, fence stretcher tools, fencing pliers, staples, hammer, insulators, tape measure. Was looking for that. Some extra insulators. Clips to attach wire to T-posts, a little extra hot wire, and extra T-post just in case. Fence stretcher, good fencing pliers, and a good pair of snake-resistant boots. That one will be easy. I'm not going to worry about the bottom two, are still snug enough. Wonder where it's down. We'll find out. Hey, horses. Ah, here we go. Let's go find the other end of it. There it is. There we go. Doesn't have to be tight as a fiddle string. In fact, you don't want it that tight. And essentially, all I did here was put a splice in here, make a loop back in itself with the original wire. And I'll make a loop here, draw it through this loop here on this side, and let the tensioner off and tie it together. That should hold it. And we got some tension. The rest of these got good tension. This is a little loose. And the bottom's a little loose. We'll keep an eye for a loose area. A couple loose staples. You don't want to pound those tight because these posts move and swell and move and swell, and it'll just work them loose. So you want your wire to be able to move through those. I know what you're thinking. Yes, this is an old Bronco. Yes, I know what they're worth. Yes, I know what I'm using them for. And if you're interested, you better have a really good offer. I like these. These are real nifty, but actually there's a clip that goes in here. You might have seen it on the last one I did. I had this one sitting in the box, but I lost the clip, so I'm just gonna bend one and make one. And you put this clip in here, it goes through two of these holes, and that holds the wire snug. There we go. Loosen this, and that will keep that wire from unspooling. I don't know how that T-post got bent like it did. Twisted around crooked. None of the main wire is a little bit loose, but none of it's down. I have some over here where the cows went through the fence a while back. It never got fixed. The hot wire came down and I ended up hitting it with my mower, and it made a mess. There it is, right there. That one took a lot of cranking to get it tight. I'll make a loop on this end. I'll cut this off and make a loop on this end, tie it together, and loosen my fence stretcher. You guys probably remember the 4-bottom case plow and Dad's road grader. This thing's just waiting for 4G to get done. I love these old Broncos. I know these old Broncos like the back of my hand. I've been through several of them. All the way through. Dad's not gonna like that I tore up the driveway. Oh well. So much fun. Well, I got another whole pasture I need to fix the fences. But I don't think I'm gonna get to that today. I got a meeting to get to. I do appreciate y'all hanging around for the day. It's been kind of nice. Lots of memories in that Bronco. Kind of a normal day for me. Well, I mean, it's not that normal for me. I don't usually do donuts with vehicles around here.